enhances hearing, reading, and creating quality writing. The teacher determines curriculum expectations to be addressed, teaching approaches.
Eyeballs on the word, say the word.
Also.
A-L-S-O, also. Yeehaw! Eyeballs on the word, say the word. Always.
Student tasks and ongoing assessment, as well as possible interventions for students who continue to have difficulty.
Did it pull on your heart? Did it make you get you persuaded with that? Okay.
The thing we thought was really bad was Jackie. She didn't even answer the question.
Oh, so she didn't have the main idea at all. Okay, so that was unclear. So what would you tell her to do better? What can you give her, like, one or two suggestions?
Tell her to maybe answer the question a little more.
Be on topic, okay? If you're going to persuade someone, you've got to give them reasons. Good. That's good, clear advice, girls. Awesome.
So what are two bowls for again? Moose for cheese and moose for ground beef. Yeah.
So guys, what are you guys working on right now?
He's working on the script and I'm working on directions.
Okay. How come you guys are doing that separate? Why did you guys choose to do that?
Because we need to get both of them done.
You need to what?
Get both of them done.
Done. Okay. Would it be better if we worked together on one? I'm going to pull a chair up here, guys. So I see that you guys are struggling a little to get your directions. I see that you had one person working on a script and one person working on the directions. And I wonder if we both are working on the same goal. So do you know what's the purpose of what we're writing here?
Procedural writing to learn more about it.
Okay. So what specifically do you have to do? What's your task?
Put your directions in order
For?
to be procedural.
But what's our procedure? Are you making a cake? Are you?
Making tacos.
Okay, so you're making tacos. Okay. So what's important? What do we need to have in directions?
We need to have all the steps of how to make them and what to do to make them.
Okay. So how about in our writing? What's important that we have, Alex? What do you think we need to do?
Well, we need steps. You need to describe what we're doing.
Describe. Okay. So what kind of words are we going to use?
Like small or something, or descriptive words.
So maybe you need to put some of those text features. You remember when we looked at our user manuals? They had safety precautions, right? So maybe that's something. Could you think of a safety precaution for browning?
Get parents off because you can burn yourself with grease.
Right. Okay, so you could put some of those safety precautions in. So maybe if we could, let's write down some steps here that we think that we could do. I'll write them, if I can use that piece of paper there. Yeah, and we'll just use the back. And why don't you let's list 3 things that we can work on in our writing. And I'll leave this out for you while you guys work on these directions. So what was one of the things that we could work on?
Our words.
Okay, what do you mean by working on our words? Some transitional words. So what were examples? So I'll put those on.
Next, then, first,
Next.
finally, when.
Okay, so you know those. We need to make sure that we're very precise, right? When we're doing procedural writing. Why do we have to be precise?
So they understand and they can pretty much visualize what we're talking about.
Good, and you used a good strategy. So they visualize, they can see it. It has to be so clear that they can see what they're doing and understand it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we use adjectives. We also, if you wanted, you could probably go over and check out on our rubric, right? Or check out the mentor text that we had and go look at those again in the recipes that were brought in, and check those and see what kind of safety precautions do they have and what kind of words do they use, right? So they'd be appropriate words.